Hello all, I am PW Engineer working as an assistant professor at Sanjani College of Engineering, Kopargo in Mechanical Engineering Department. So on today we will discuss about let's have a discussion about head and efficiency. So we'll start uh, hydraulic efficiency. Okay. So hydraulic efficiency is defined as the ratio of power developed by runner to the power supplied by jet. Power developed by runner is nothing but work done. Okay. So it is rho q suffix a Vw1 plus minus Vw2 into u. Why plus minus? It depends on beta angle. Beta angle may be less than 90, maybe more than 90, or maybe equal to 90. Okay. So now this W is nothing but rho into G. So that's why W by G QA Vw1 plus minus Vw2 into U. W QA into H. Power supplied at the inlet of turbine. Now see, power supplied at the inlet of turbine is what? It is in the form of kinetic energy. Okay. So initially, uh, because of dam height, you are getting potential energy. So potential energy is what? M into G into capital H. Okay. What is M? It is rho into A into V. So what you are getting? Rho AV GH. Okay. So that is rho AV is what? Q. So you are getting rho G QH. Okay. So this is what? Rho G QH. So W is what? Rho G. QA is nothing but actual discharge. Okay. So that's why power developed by runner to the power supplied at the inlet of turbine, it is in the form of kinetic energy. And how we are getting kinetic energy? By conversion of potential energy. So potential energy is equal to kinetic energy. Okay. So that's why it is W into QA into H. That is rho G QH. So therefore QA will be cancelled out. So finally you are getting Vw1 plus minus Vw2 into U upon G into H is nothing but HR by H, where HR is the 1 by G, Vw1 plus Vw2 into U. And these things we know, Vw1 and Vw2 are velocities of perlet, inlet and outlet. U is the tangential velocity of vane, H is the net head on turbine, and QA is the actual flow rate to the turbine runner. So this is what? Euler head. It is known as Euler head. And H minus HR is nothing but hydraulic losses within the turbine. Now let's have a discussion about mechanical efficiency. Now you see, initially the nozzle convert potential energy into kinetic energy. Okay, so that is what input energy. By using that input, it will have a strike on the shaft. Okay, so runner develops some power. So that's why hydraulic efficiency is what? Runner power upon input power. Okay, now runner will develop some power, and that runner is giving that power to a shaft. Okay, so shaft power upon runner power is nothing but mechanical efficiency. Correct. Initially it is input energy. Okay, that is in the form of hydraulic energy. Hydraulic energy is used to get the work done in on the runner. So runner power will give its power to shaft. So there will be some loss. Okay, some losses. Because of that, mechanical efficiency term come. So it is defined as the ratio of power obtained from the shaft to the power developed by runners. So it is shaft power upon runner power. Very simple. Shaft power upon runner power or bucket power. So what is shaft power? It is P. And what is runner power? It is what? W into QA, Vw1 plus Vw2 into G into U. Now volumetric efficiency. It is the ratio of volume of water actually striking to the volume of water supplied. How much water we are supplying and how much water is utilized. That is volumetric efficiency. So it is QA upon Q. So what is QA? Volume of water actually striking the runner. So we have taken here QA. You see here. This is what QA. Okay. How much water actually striking and how much water supplied, that is capital Q. Now overall efficiency is what? Shaft power upon water power. It is shaft power upon water power. Okay. Now Overall efficiency is nothing but hydraulic efficiency, HR by H, into mechanical efficiency, it is P upon W QA into HR. W QA into HR, it is not H, okay? Then QA upon Q. So finally you are getting P upon W into QH. W is nothing but rho G, okay? So it is rho G QH. If the generator efficiency, this is generator efficiency, then power output will be this, okay? The product overall efficiency and generator efficiency is known as hydroelectric plant efficiency, okay? Now you see that design aspect of Pelton turbine. First of all, velocity of jet. The velocity of jet is given as V1 equal to CV under 2GH, where CV is what? Coefficient of velocity, H is net head on turbine. You see, we have calculated kinetic energy. What is kinetic energy? It is 1 by 2 m into V1 square. What is m? It is rho AV. Okay. So it is rho AV. AV is what? Q. So 1 by 2 rho Q into V1 square. 1 by 2 rho Q into V1 square. What is V1 square? It is 2GH. Okay. If CV is 1. Correct. So you are getting what then? 2 will be cancelled out and you are getting rho GQH. So potential energy is mgh. M is rho AV. So it is rho GQH. Kinetic energy is 1 by 2 m into V1 square. What is V1? CV under root 2GH. So if CV is 1, so you are getting 2GH. Okay. So it is 1 by 2 m is what? Rho AV. So rho Q. 1 by 2 rho Q into 2GH. 2 will be cancelled out. Okay. So in this way you are getting what? Water power. Now velocity of wheel. The velocity of wheel is given by U equal to KU under root 2GH. Okay. Then angle of deflection of jet. Angle of deflection of jet through the bucket is taken as 165 degree if no angle is given. So phi angle will be how much? 180 minus 165. Mean diameter of field D is calculated by taking reference of U. Okay. Jet ratio. So it is defined as the capital D to the small d. M equal to capital D by small d. This is very important. Okay. So lies between 11 to 16 for the maximum hydraulic efficiency. Okay. Number of jets are nothing but number of nozzles. Okay. Now next, bucket dimensions. Some of the main dimension of bucket are as follows. You see here. This is what? T. So T is what? 1.8 to 1.2 D. Then L. This is L. L is 2 to 3 D. And B. This is B. Okay. This is what? Bucket dimensions. Number of jets. Normally a Pelton turbine has one nozzle or one jet. However, number of nozzles may be employed when more power is to be produced. So theoretically 6 nozzles can be used on Pelton turbine. However, practical consideration limit use of not more than 2 jets are suggested. Okay, for vertical and 4 jets for horizontal configuration. Number of jets is obtained by dividing total rate of flow through the turbine to the rate of flow through the single jet. So number of jet equal to capital Q upon small q. Now number of buckets, Z equal to 15 plus capital D upon 2 into small d. So it is 15 plus 0.5 m. So this completes the head efficiencies and design aspect of Pelton turbine. So we stop here. Thank you.